is back. We're back, Andy. I need that intro, man. It's like the Rocky music for me. So, but yeah, that's good. You got 4 guys right now working with you. Man, that's cool. Because I wanted to hear some of the war stories. Doug, is that you with all that noise in the background? Doug,
well, I got back. There's background noise.
No, I heard someone sound like you were backing up. Where'd Ryan go? I hit the video and he died out. But so I don't know. You guys want me to go on a rant, or we're going to talk about what you did throughout the year and what you plan on doing next year, and then I'll go on a rant. I'm definitely going to wait till Ryan gets on here before I start ranting. Where's he at? So, hey, Doug. So one thing, like I've seen those videos that you keep doing because you're doing a lot of Facebook Lives, and man, every time I see them, I love them, and and I try to respond to them and stuff. And I know, hey, Andrew, are you on Doug's Chattanooga Wood Floor Facebook page?
Do you know what? I was just looking for it now. What is the Facebook page? Chattanooga
Wood Floors.
I'm looking.
Yeah, that's what I'm posting it on the Chattanooga Wood Floors. I mean, the only reason I'm doing them live is because you, like what you said. You said Facebook likes the live better or some shit. I don't know if they still. This was years ago though. So I don't know if they still like it or they don't like it.
No, they still love it. And for whatever reason, the Facebook Lives get more engagement and stuff. I like them. I like them for that reason, but I like them also because they're just more real, and they're going to build a relationship, more than a polished video, where I stop it and edit it and make and no mistake. People want to see the fucking mistakes, man. It's real life. Everybody knows you ain't perfect. That part's just crazy. So the whole algorithm and stuff for Facebook is one thing that still works, but man, people kind of like, oh shit, there's that, because I see it pop up all the time. I'll say, oh shit, Doug's at work. Let me click on it to see what he's doing today. And you've been doing some nice jobs this year. So I wanted to ask you what you're doing with those videos afterwards when I see them. And Ryan has a guy, Sammy, that's kind of taking over some of his office stuff, but he's doing some of the marketing stuff. And he posts a lot of great videos on Facebook for Ryan, and they're running a couple of ads. Like I've told you guys for the last 5 years, try to spend, I don't know, $5, $10 a week on Facebook ads with some good videos like that, content videos, just, something that you're not trying to sell them. I want them seeing you, like the billboard. That's what it is. They're just always seeing you there. And and the only way you're going to show up in front of people on Facebook is, and TikTok and Instagram, is by spending a couple of dollars in your area. And that's what, if you watch, help me out, Doug, your New York boy, Gary V. So if you watch Gary Vaynerchuk, that's what he's going to tell you. He's going to tell you to do thousands of videos, and maybe you'll get 3 likes or something on one video, and you'll get 11 views on another video. He said, but you'll do a video that gets like 60 views, and you'll go, oh shit, that thing, man, people like that one. And that's the one that you want to use and turn into a Facebook ad in your area. Like, I don't know, whatever it's going to be, a 20-mile radius, 30-mile radius. I reached out to a guy a couple of weeks ago and said, he's in like Minnesota. I said, dude, it's and the video, and the whole Facebook ad wasn't even that good. That didn't mean anything. What I said, dude, I said, good for you running some Facebook ads, man. But I shouldn't see them. I'm in California. There's no reason I should see your freaking Facebook ad. California, and if I'm seeing it in California, people are seeing it probably, and Andrew over in Europe is probably seeing it somewhere. But so I don't know. Before I start ranting and raving, hey, Ryan, I'm coming to you next, brother, to talk about what Sammy's doing with the Facebook. But, Doug, what are you doing with the videos after I see them?
Right now, nothing, but I was putting them in CapCut, editing them down and going, making them into decent videos.
Yeah.
Before, after videos, seeing, I had Terry working with me over the summer, but I don't know. I got to reach out to him. I don't know what happened.
Yeah.
But to jump back in, Gary V's from New Jersey, Brian.
Yeah.
And you know what's crazy is one of my videos that I have showing how much I spent on sandpaper. So it was like, I can't make that into an ad.
Say it again, Gary. Gary, say it again, Doug, because you cut out. You've got a good video. You got a video.
I said one of the most popular videos I have is is like 600-700 interactions, but it was the video where I was talking about I spent $14,000 on sandpaper. Yeah, like that's all it was me showing the sandpaper, and that was it.
But
and that got the most
views or the most interaction, you said?
Yeah.
But I would still run that in the Chattanooga, Atlanta area, where that whole area that you're doing, because that shows homeowners like, God damn, this dude's spending $14,000 on sandpaper.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, because you're not blowing smoke up their butt, and that's just one of 2 or 3 that you're going to be running ads on. But I do like, because if you go to our YouTube channel, we got those before videos, sometimes the during videos. I don't want to make them too long, but I really like the drastic before and after videos when we merge them together. And my guys, while they're showing that after video, you've seen them down in the corner, they have like the little video of what it used to look like. Because I want to be reminding people how ugly it was. Because even though it's a 1.5 minute or a 2-minute video, the first 30, 60 seconds is me talking about how ugly it is and what we're going to do. But we have a short attention span. So by the time they get to the beautiful part of it, the after video, it looks great. But I want them to remember how bad it looked. So I made them put that little video down in the corner. But we got, and those are some of the videos, all of that to say, all of your videos should be downloaded and uploaded on YouTube, and shrink them if you want to, put them on TikTok and Instagram. Go to ChatGPT, describe what the video is. Say, Chat, I just made a video. This is what it is. Here's where it is. Blah, 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 blah. Write me up a description real quick. Boom. Chat's going to write up the description. You're going to say, do I have any, you got any suggestions to make it better? Chat's going to say, yeah, you can do these. Blah, 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 blah. You're going to go, great. Give me all the SEO language and tags and hashtags that I need for Chattanooga, Atlanta, Nashville, wherever else that you want to kind of hit. And Chat's going to say, perfect. Boom. And then that's what you're going to copy and put into to YouTube. So every video, and that's my main reason for my main reason for Facebook Live videos is because this phone, and if it did, I wish it would, but when I'm using this phone to record myself, and I got and I've got it on my selfie stick. Once I hit record, I can't change it back and forth, but I can when I'm on Facebook. And I think I can. JB told me one time I could do it if I'm on Messenger or something. But I want that video starting with me, like Ryan's got a lot of them. So they're seeing me a lot, and I'm talking to them. Hey, happy homeowners. Brian Adams here. Only what blah, blah. I'm over here. We're going to be doing this. Now, let me turn this around so you see how beautiful house this is. The house is. I'm going to take you inside. I'm going to show you. Blah, blah, boom. But the more they see me, the more they're going to think they know me. Hopefully, they're either going to like me or they're not going to call me, and I don't want them to call me anyway. They don't like me. But so that was my main reason. And then the whole algorithms, because it's Facebook Live and all that stuff. But I like the guys to do 2 to 3 videos a day. They think it's a pain in the ass. I'm saying a pain in the ass. It's 2 effing minutes, 3 minutes at the most. Because then we download them, we upload them to YouTube. I'm trying to get these guys to put them on Instagram and TikTok all the freaking time. It's like screaming at a freaking wall because I can't get, they do just enough to keep me from strangling them. And no more, but because it's all free content on the internet. So that's why when I seen him, I was like, shit, man, is he following through? Because we've talked about this for 5 years, Doug, and we have. All the other videos are on my YouTube.
I'm moving backwards, Brian. I'm fucking retarded or something.
No, you ain't, man. You're doing the videos, which is like, you see me and TJ going back, TJ, or no, not TJ, but Giovanni in one of the Facebook groups where he's always posting videos of this dude in New Jersey. He sounds like he's in New Jersey. All you fuckers sound the same to me. But they're talking shit about this guy's videos all the time. And I said, dude, y'all can talk shit all you want. Whether you agree with the dude or not, his his way of doing things, that doesn't matter. I said, the homeowner sees this dude on the internet, they believe him because it's on the internet, and you ain't making no videos. So he's 1,000 miles ahead of you guys. So you can talk shit all day long. He's the one going to the bank with the paycheck, and they get mad.
Absolutely.
I'm like, don't get mad at me. That's crazy talk. But yeah,
I mean, it's the guy in Massachusetts, I believe, D&M Hardwood Floors. He makes videos all the time.
All the time, man. He's got that accent. He's got that attitude.
Yeah, and I mean, you see shit wrong with the floors. It's like, but you know what? The homeowner don't care. The homeowner sees the videos.
No, they don't care. They don't know. All they know is this dude's on the internet giving them some knowledge that they didn't have 5 years ago. And whether
it's wrong or not, because.
And he becomes the star of the show.
He definitely says some wrong shit, but I'm like, shit, he's doing it, man.
Hey,
he's consistent.
He says it like it's the Bible.
And he's consistent. So
yeah. Mm-hmm.
My hat's off to him.
Yeah, that's what I told him. I said, man, you guys can talk all the shit you want. That dude's 1,000 miles ahead of y'all. 1,000.
I mean, a lot of these guys, though, that they still wrapped up in their ego. They're the best floor guy ever, and blah blah blah. And they're just, and then in November they're all calling Brian because they need some work.
Yeah, but they can have all of that shit. They can have all of that. And because Andrew and Ryan probably don't see the videos, but he is in all the. He is normally in the video the whole freaking time. He's got some dude filming him. One of his helpers or something. So good for him, also. I mean, I love, that way. I like the videos where you guys set them up on the timer and do the elapsed time or whatever that is, because those keep people's attention. But they don't build the relationship as much as they do when you're talking to them. Ryan is getting better and better and better at it. I remember, Ryan, what was it? I was going to say 3 years ago, but it's probably been 4 or 5 years ago when I started yelling at you, huh?
Yeah, it's been a minute.
it's been a while, man.
See, but at least Ryan listens, man. Jesus Christ, I swear to God.
It was like pulling teeth, Doug, at first until the money started flowing. I'm like, oh shit, this does work.
Because Ryan's been man. Like, I see shit coming across the computer all the time. I was like, God damn, man, Ryan ain't got time to. Ryan's got to hire somebody just to answer shit. I mean, like Ryan's been killing it this year. Good for you, buddy. Hey, but you're doing all the videos, but your dude Scammy is doing the Facebook stuff, and he makes them look good. We may even have him get on here and just show these guys what he's doing one of these days. You know what I mean, Ryan?
Yeah, I mean, I'd love to see it myself. Yeah. I send it all over to him, and he does his magic, and that's why I hired him. I don't have the time to do this. And
exactly. Yeah.
I take these videos, I text them over to him, and he makes them pretty. So
yeah. Yep. Man, because Doug too, and then Andrew's doing more and more videos. I see them popping up over in the UK.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to do at least two to 3 a week. But what I found is that you set yourself a time, press record, talk, and hey presto, you're getting a video and some content to post. It doesn't have to be great as long as it's relevant to somebody somewhere.
Yeah,
right. Even your face. I mean, just they keep seeing your face and your company come around. They're going to see that you're a good company and that you're out there.
Yeah, all the time, man. You're just doing these videos all the time, and they're showing up. And Andrew changed his profile picture. He looks like a model. Have you guys seen it?
I did. It looks great.
Doesn't it look good? He's got a little beard going, and he's like, shit, is that George Michaels? Somebody took over Andrew's Facebook.
Right.
It was a few years ago, to be honest.
Hey, it works. It works.
It works, man. It does. And Doug just fell off. Maybe he had bad signal. Oh, there he is. Bring him back in here. Hey, Doug, are you still there? But hey, Ryan.
Yeah, I'm here. I could not. For some reason,
yeah.
No, go ahead.
Chattanooga out in the woods. But hey, so I'm gonna go to Ryan next, and then maybe no, I'll go Doug, Andrew, and then Ryan. But Doug, so you during the summer, man, you do all your gymnasium stuff. and then you made your way back down to Chattanooga. And recently, man, I've been seeing some nice jobs that you're working on. How is, I mean,
Yeah.
And this has been a slow year for a lot of people. So, I mean, you're doing something okay.
Well, I mean, I sub from a guy that does a whole lot of advertising, and then Brian, you got me first on organic Google.
Yeah.
So it's working out.
Yeah. And
but
then
I got to turn the ad on. I got to turn the ad. I'm scared of what is it? The Google guarantee.
Ryan seems to be okay with it. We're going to start doing it January for sure and try it. I just cut off Yelp again. I tried it for another month and a half just to see if anything was going on with it. And we get I don't know, we probably get 2-3 leads a week, and none of them, none of them go anywhere. It's like, not only are we wasting money, but we're wasting time trying to chase down bad leads. So me and Ryan was talking about it last week. I was like, man, what the F? I'm trying, it's like, is Google the only one that's got it figured out? You're killing me. I mean, but it's not.
I think Google is.
Yeah, it's like
every time I spend money somewhere else, every single time I spend money somewhere else, I'm like, you dummy. You should have just spent it with Google.
You throw it right out the window.
Yeah, it's like, what's that little baby where he's just throwing that little meme? Yeah. He's just flashing money out. But yeah, I mean, shit, you're staying busy. You're doing some nice sized jobs. I told you, just keep pocketing that money away. I don't know if Ryan has a marketing budget of about $6,000 a month. Am I wrong, Ryan?
It's somewhere in there, yeah.
Somewhere like that. And then he distributes it between a little bit on Facebook just to keep showing up in front of people. And then the only two other avenues you're using is Google Guarantee and then Google Ads, unless I'm missing something.
Nope, that's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
And I think the big portion of that is even I think most of it goes to Google Ads, to where I was talking with Sammy, to where maybe you wanted to spend less on Google Ads and maybe a little bit more on Google Guarantee. Everything like people say, oh man, why'd you spend money on Yelp? I was like, dude, I'm always testing everything. It's like there's no exact science. It's like I got to be everywhere and everything and track it and test it and see what's working, what's not working. You ain't going to shoot your load. You ain't going to blow it all over here and then go, shit, that didn't work. You want to spread it out, see what's working, and then stick with that. Hey, Andrew, how did this year go for you? I mean, you got that second truck, and then now you got that apprentice. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. So there's three trucks now.
That's great.
Which has been good. I've got an admin person doing 16 hours a week too, and then the apprentice person. So I'm at that stage where it's almost shit or bust now. It's like, I've really got to go for it. If I'm not gonna, I love my job. I love what I do, but I don't want to create a job. I want to create a business.
Yeah,
and that's the difference. So taking these people on, ultimately, it's trying to create a legacy where one day hopefully I can sort of take a step back or work more on strategy or on training or some other exciting opportunity that comes along. But the business is ticking over and the business is making money. It's paying my wages. It's turning over a profit.
Yeah.
That's what I'm hoping for. That's what I'm trying to create. But I'm in that painful stage at the minute where my personal income has dropped considerably to enable me to grow the business. I'm taking a step back, which hurts. It does hurt, to be honest.
No, it does. It's like it's the growing pain, but it's you have to take those 2 or 3 steps back to be able to. It's almost like you're. It's like if you're going to jump up onto if you go to CrossFit and you do the box jumps, or if you're trying to jump up onto some steps, you've got to squat first. You can't stand straight legged and just jump off your toes. You got to bend all the way down and then use that explosion to jump up, because you get to a point to where you can only do so much. I mean, we can only make so much money with these 2 hands. We got to have those other 10 hands, 20 hands out there working for us. But to get to that is because once you've capped out at what you can do, and that can be pretty good money for us in construction, no matter what the trade. But when you step back, you got to take a pay cut, sometimes almost in half, because you got to start paying for a lot of other things. Because if it's just you and a helper, or you and a helper and another guy and his helper, so you got 2 crews and you're one of the crews, when you get that second crew working and you're just the guy keeping that crew busy, you're not going to make as much money as if you were that second crew. So you got to get 3 crews to get back to where you were, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Or it's the 1 crew and you get a second crew, but wherever it is. I mean, every trade is different, but you can figure it out when you start running the numbers. How many crews, how many jobs do I need to keep busy to get to there? And then you got to figure out, and once you know how many crews you need to keep busy to get to where you're at right now without doing the work, then you say, okay, how many leads do I need per day or per week? How many jobs do I need to keep those 3 crews busy? Okay, so we know that. And then the formula is, how many times does the phone need to ring? How many leads do I need to turn? I may need 10 leads to get 1 job or 2 jobs.
Yeah.
So now I need 30 leads just to get 3 or 4 jobs to keep these 3. So all the numbers are there. When you've done this for a year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, and you're tracking everything in these manuals and stuff like we talk about, you know the numbers, you know the formula. So then you need to know, like Ryan, he knows exactly, like, I either got to turn the ads up, turn the ads down, but we need to be here. We need this many phone calls, how many all of that stuff. And that's what, that doesn't happen overnight. That's keeping track of everything. Ryan, just been a good year for Ryan. I mean, I showed up to the Florida Keys and his life just turns around. That's all I can say.
I hear you. The funny thing is, the wind starts blowing, the waves get crazy, and there's more turmoil.
But man, you've been crazy busy this year, way more than last year, and I know you got Sammy, but you got at least 1 sales guy, maybe 2 sales guys.
Yeah, I have 2 sales guys. I have a marketing guy. I have 4 crews. So if I counted it out, I've got a crew of 5 paint wise. I got another crew of 4 paint wise. I got another crew of 5 stucco. I got another crew of 4 stucco. So that's 18 plus Sammy plus 2 sales. So we're over 20 people.
Yeah.
Working. So things have grown exponentially.
Yeah, definitely more than like I said, that 4 or 5 years ago when we first started talking.
I only had a few people.
Yeah, just a. I don't know. You may do everything 100 degrees different than what you did back then. I mean, not all the. I mean, it's just a whole different. I don't know, a whole different theory on business or something. Everything you personally are different, I think.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, the business, the guys and the employees and doing the jobs are pretty much the same, but running the company is 100 times different.
Yeah.
So I've become a businessman, not an employee of my own company.
Yeah. And then I think our guy, my main dude, Miguel, is on here. He's not on the video, but he must be watching it. Hey, Miguel, leave me in the comments. Can you see this cup? I took him. This is a Northwoods Inn, it's a pretty nice restaurant, but we picked him up Sunday and went over there and had lunch. And because he broke his leg a month or 2 ago and been out of commission. So I think the rest of this month, even though he's not doing too much, he's going to be all the phone stuff and setting things up. And I think December he'll be able to get back out and start doing the estimates and stuff. But even at home right now, he can start doing all the phone calls and getting better at that part of it. And I know Sammy is getting ready to do some answering of the phone for Ryan. And me and Ryan was on the phone last week and we were talking about it. And it's true. I mean, they're all in the manual about how to answer the phone and all that stuff. The office manager manuals and stuff. And that just comes with, we've got to let them do it. We got to let them answer it. And sometimes, I'm like, as I'm listening, I'm like, oh, like they should be saying this, they should say that. Oh, don't do it. It's like, and that's just a part of it. They've got to learn it. Yeah, we can be there and we do the transcripts, right? So we record the phone calls and stuff. I can listen to them and we can go over it, and I can send it to them and I can say, listen to this. This was you talking to this person. I would have said it this way, or we could say, and that's the only way they're going to get better. No one's ever going to be as good as Andrew, as good as Doug, as good as Ryan. They'll get, hopefully, if they're in this long enough, if they're in the trade long enough, they'll get as good. But man, no one knows your trade. No one knows what you do the way you do if you're good at it. So you're able to pop off, answer those questions, build the relationship, kind of joke and chat with them and talk about all this other stuff. And that's hard to turn over to someone else when the leads and the jobs are so important. But you've got to do it. You've got to train these guys to be better than you are.
Yeah, that was probably one of the hardest things that I've had to do is give up, being the guy, the man, and trying to train people to do this the right way, because it's scary. You got to give up the reins.
Yeah, it is. It is, man. Like, even for me, I mean, I tell you guys all the time, like, charging for estimates, I just wouldn't do it. It's like, I was like everybody else. Nobody charges for estimates. You can't do that. Blah, blah. And it was Blanca. It was like, that's ridiculous. You can't be driving over there and doing all this shit. So she's the one who started charging. She's like, yeah, you got this appointment and they're going to give you $75. And I'm like, I was scared to go over there. She's like, no, like a bunch of that stuff is, was her going, because she wasn't in construction like me, right? So she didn't hear all the same conversations. She's just on the outside looking in going, that's ridiculous. You're doing what? No, that's stupid. No. It's like for a whole lot of different things.
That's a good point.
But I did a video last week and posted it about, and I think Andrew commented on it, saying he thought it was a good video. Don't shoot yourself. It was like, don't set goals so low that you hit them. Set the goals so high that you can't hit them. You want to miss. I don't know if I've ever achieved any goal that I set. I'll get about 80% at the most, and by then it's already changed. But man, if I'm hitting if I'm at the shooting range and I have my pistol, and Andrew doesn't understand this because they don't have guns in UK like we do. But if I'm 2 or 3 feet from the target, I'm easily going to be able to hit the bullseye every time. Boom, boom, boom. That's not making me any better. You following me? Mm-hmm. So I've got to. We know what the goal is. The goal is to hit the target, the bullseye. So I'm backing up, and I can still hit it. So I got to back up more. So it's that distance to where I've got to improve myself. Whether it's pulling the trigger softly, my crossbow, whatever it is like, and that's the problem with goals is people set them so low and they don't even realize they're setting them low. They're setting goals to where they say, okay, I'm going to do this because subconsciously and consciously, they know they can do that. And I'm like, dude, if you know you can do it, it ain't a fucking goal. Just do it. Just do it. You ain't got to write that down. You need the big audacious goal. So I'm talking to this dude who's talking about he needs me to help him build his business and stuff. And I'm ranting on and about, man, we can do this, we can do that. And he's like, whoa, slow down, man. All I need to do is keep myself busy and a part-time helper. And I'm like, then why am I talking to you? If you ever seen that movie Aliens, not the first one, but the second Aliens, where it's already happened and Bill Paxton is one of the main guys. And they found like the little girl, and the little girl was hiding from the aliens. And so they're, and she's at night and she knows how to get around. At night they come out and stuff, and he's crying and screaming, like, we got to do this and we're going to die. And he's like, and she's in, and so he's telling all this stuff, and he's like, well, why am I talking to you? You don't have the answers. Put her in charge. And that's what I'm like, dude, you just want to keep yourself busy. You don't need to talk to me. You can keep yourself busy. That's ridiculous. And when I hung up, I realized it ain't just him. Jim Rohn says it's 97% of the population. He said you can get a library card with all the information in the world at your fingertips for free. He said, how many people have a library card? 3%. You tell the dude, hey man, get a library card. All the knowledge is there for you to take advantage of. And the dude's like, hey, can you bring it to me? No, you got to go get it. You got to do something. Stay away from 97%. That's what's so frustrating about trying to help business owners in the construction industry. 97% of them, like Doug just said, is their ego getting in the way. They think they're the best in the trade. Nobody can do it like them. They can't hire anybody because everybody's lazy. Nobody can pick it up. I'm like, dude, get over yourself. It's not that, man. You've got to set the goals for yourself. And if you're happy just being that dude, that's okay. I wrote the book just recently, Protect and Provide, because one for Miguel, who's on here, his brother Keith, another dude, Derek, and mostly, my daughter's boyfriend, and most of the younger generation and, men is like, somehow, some way we lost our way. People done forgot how to be men and I posted something about, I posted something on Facebook about going to the gym and working out, isn't about looking good. Working out helps you mentally and just all other areas of your life. And some dude responded, how do I keep myself motivated to work out? Because he asked me, do you consider, what we do in construction, the workout? And I was like, unfortunately, no, it's not. Your body gets adapt to it, so it's not. You got to go to the gym. You got to hit it different ways. You got to break down the muscles, tear the muscles so they rebuild, all that stuff. And that doesn't happen no matter how physically you are at work. Your body will adapt. It is better than sitting at a desk, that kind of stuff. And so he said, because I told him, I said, man, back in the day, for almost 20 years straight, I was working 12, 14 hours a day in construction. I'd be up at 4 a.m. I'd be at work, beating LA traffic. I'd leave there at 2:30, 3 o'clock. I'd be at the karate studio by 4. I'd be there till 9 o'clock. And then I'd be up and gone over again. I mean, I worked 5 to 6 days a week. I worked, and karate was 7 days. It was 6 days of training, and Sunday we all went to tournaments somewhere. And that was forever. And he said, well, what motivated you? Yada, yada. And what motivates you now? And I said, man, I just wrote the damn book. I said, I feel as a man, it's my duty as a man to keep myself in my best shape, not Ryan's, not Doug's, not Andrew's, not me, my best shape, whatever that is. I'm only, that's why I love golf. I'm only competing with myself in every area of life. What Ryan does, it means nothing to me. Because I'm not Ryan. I haven't been through what Ryan's been through. I haven't seen what Ryan's seen. Ryan's been at war. He's been in the army. All that, total different things. I can only compete with who I am and where I'm at today. And I want to make sure tomorrow I do everything I can tomorrow to be better than I was today. You listen to my voicemail. It's been the same for over 20 years. When it was the cassette tape, it was the same. Make today better than yesterday, tomorrow better than today. Period. Always been that. And I know I'm going to, it's just like I just talked about goals. I know I'm going to shoot for the goals that I'm not going to achieve. I know I'm going to push myself tomorrow to be better than I am today. Some days I will, most of the days I will not, but it ain't going to be because I didn't go for it and try it. I'm always trying to, like right now, I'm trying to master Tai Chi. I know Tai Chi, but I want to master it. So I'm going 4 days a week, and it's an hour-and-a-half drive to my instructor's house. But that's what's got to be done. And then I'll be teaching a couple of days way down in Inglewood, which is another 2 hours away. I'm getting a lot of shit because I'm making, as big as the changes that I made to get here, where I'm at the ranch. Next year, I'm making even more drastic changes, which is, crazy. But always, I mean, you've got to know what you want out of life. I tell guys, when I start with, and Doug, you've had this conversation with me. Ryan's had it with me. When I first start talking to contractors, I say, dude, what do you want? What kind of life do you want? Because that life is going to take money. And that's where it all has to begin. If you ain't got no goals, you don't need no money. You may want to live in a homeless shelter like my brother does in Salt Lake City. Then if that's you, then no one can put goals into you. My biggest failure, and not even a failure, my biggest struggle and pain in life is I want more for other people than they want for themselves, period. That's and I can't change it. I don't know if I want to change it. I'm going to always try to bring out the best in people. Some people don't even want to hang around me because like, God damn, Brian, I'm just tired talking to you. I'm like, dude, I get that.
You are persistent. I'll tell you that.
I said, I feel the same way, man. But so I start with like, what do you want, man? What kind of life do you want? What kind of life do you want to live with your family? What kind of life do you want to live? And that takes money. Someone who says it doesn't take money, be careful. They'll lie about other things. Zig Ziglar said it. Money's not the most important thing in the world, but it's up there with oxygen. And once we know what kind of money you need to live the kind of life that you want, then we got to say, hey, how much time do you want to spend away from your family? I knew way back when, me and Doug has talked about this many a time, is I could have made a lot more money in construction than I did, but I would have had to take more of my time. The best Bitcoin you got is time on earth. You ain't ever getting it back. I was with David Adams today talking, and I said, dude, you know as well as I do, all we have is time on earth. 24 hours in a day, that's all you getting, and you don't get it back. How are you going to spend it? You got to spend a certain amount of time making some money. And in the beginning, when you're building these businesses, it just depends. Again, it goes back to your long-term vision, your long-term goals. How much time do you want to spend with the wife and the kids? How much time do you want to spend doing certain things? Because it's going to take money. So you got to put in enough effort to get that money or build the business so that money is coming into you later on so you can go out and do these other things. I say it all. My best-selling CD is How Bad Do You Want It? I give it away for free now. And that was the rant I wanted to make, is like, I can't do, not you guys, because you're here and you guys are doing it. I've seen so much growth in Andrew over this last year and a half, Doug and Ryan. I mean, you guys have taken the baton and put the shit together. I mean, you're moving. Doug doesn't think it's moving fast enough, but we know it's moving. Ryan can tell you we know it's moving. But so many of these other guys, I'm like, dude, someone asked me 2 days ago, man, blah, 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 I heard you got to help me. I sent him a link to my YouTube channel. I said, dude, it's all right there. Use it. Use it. I told Blanca 3 days ago, I said, if I give you my book, Protect and Provide, and you're the same person a week later, fuck you. Fuck you. I said, if I give you that book, Protect and Provide, and you're the same man next week, fuck you. Because it's everything, step by step, what you should be doing when you wake up, how you go to bed, and what you do between that time you wake up and go to bed.
What did I tell you when you sent it to me? I told you, man, the first part of it just got me pumped. Like the first couple pages, I was like, dude, this is great. Yes.
Yeah, that's like, and I read it because that's how I live every day. I'm like, no, man, I'm gonna get up. I just told Andrew before you guys got on. I was telling Andrew it's 4:30 a.m. I'm in this cold bath. I'm in the pool because now it's cold enough I can use it as the cold plunge. I'm butt naked. 4:30 a.m. laying in this cold pool for like 5 or 6 minutes, looking at the stars. I jump out. I jump in the jacuzzi. I'm in there for like 3 to 4 minutes. I get out and then I'm doing my workout. And then depending on what the day is, I'm here, there, and everywhere. Like today, I had to go. I do the Tai Chi thing, and I come home and I do some more stuff. But yeah, it's like, man, it's step by step. The videos are on the website. It's step by step. You get these manuals, like pennies on the dollar for what these manuals are, and they're step by step. It's up to you to take the effing action. No one's going to do your push-ups for you. You've got to want it bad enough. That's the only thing. I can't give it to you. Anthony Robbins can't give it to you. Jim Rohn can't give it to you. Jesus Christ himself can't give it to you. The biggest mistake, and I'm going to get struck by lightning for saying this, God gave us free will. You get the free will to choose, and most people are choosing wrong for whatever reason. Everybody has the crybaby bullshit story. They used to come to me at the karate studio I'd be saying, man, why are you doing this? Why are you fucking up like this? And they say, oh, man, you don't understand. My mom was this and my dad. I was like, dude, you don't understand. That's the bullshit story that you're telling yourself because you know you're not doing what you should do. That's bullshit. No. I said, I don't want to hear it. I said, my dad was never around. My mom was around, but she was always drunk and beating us. I said, no, man, it's what you do right now. Right now. I've got this. I told you guys, when I hold this up, it says, look, warning, enter this room at your own risk. Personal growth, class starting soon. You will not exit the same person you were when you entered. Warning. You're not going to be the fucking same. You walk into these rooms, you walk into my meetings, you come in with excuses, you don't get to leave with them because that's all you're doing is telling yourself these bullshit stories because they make you feel better about why you're failing in life. And that's all it is.
Right.
You're making up these bullshit stories on why you're failing in life. Oh, my mom was on drugs or out. She wasn't around. I was adopted. I was in foster care. I was raped. I was molested. We are all molested. Shit, you white trash people. We were all of us. All of us. You either get busy living or you get busy dying, but you don't get to use it as excuses. When people get pissed off at me because I don't believe in the word accident, I say, oh man, that's a made up word humans made up to make themselves feel better about not paying attention. Oh, come on, bro. I was like, no, man, you ain't paying attention. That's why most accidents freaking happen. And there's a couple of other English words that they're not popping into my mind right now. But I'm telling you guys, and it's not you, I'm preaching to the choir because you guys, see the fruit of your labor. And it wasn't overnight. I've watched Ryan take 6 steps forward and 5 steps back. I've watched Doug take 6 steps forward and 10 steps back. I say, fuck it, Doug, keep stepping. And then he'd take another 12 steps and 2 steps back, another 6 steps and 3 steps back. But he keeps stepping. He's doing this and he's doing that. And it ain't easy. People think it ain't easy. People see the fruit of the labor and they go, oh man, well, Doug was this and he did that. And Doug went to this class and he did all these parquet jobs and I was like, and these gym and Doug will be the first one to pop you in the back of the head going, fuck you, stand behind that machine and at the gymnasium all night long that we do. Right, Doug?
Absolutely.
That shit ain't easy. Ryan's the same thing. It's like, you don't want to, all the shit that we have to go through, the jobs that go bad, the clients that we have to deal with that you don't even understand why they're human because the shit that they talk about, it's like, oh my, are you real right now? And we got to deal with it. We got to bite our lip. I've had to bite my lip, blood be dripping, look like a fucking vampire because I want to talk about it. I said, you can't be real right. And now Miguel and my daughter say it all the time. And she's like, oh my God. And I say, hey, if you're going to be in this business or any business, that's what you're going to deal with. You need to learn how to deal with it and move on. Because letting that shit hold you back, you're going to let one bad customer keep you from making hundreds of thousands of dollars every year because they got a bad attitude? Fuck that. Yeah. Fuck that. Kiss me. No, just no. Anyway, let me show you guys what we did with the website. Any questions?
I think you covered it.
Yeah.
But I didn't need to change the website. That formula that you guys use, that we use, I've spent 25 years and thousands of dollars putting it together, back and forth and testing and retesting, all of that shit. It works. And I don't know why, but it makes me feel good when people like Gary Vee and a bunch of the other dudes that get it, say the same thing. And I'm like, thank God, I'm not the only one out here preaching to the choir. It's like the videos work, the welcome video, all of that shit. They work, and they work for a reason. They build the relationship. So the website, that part of the website didn't need to be changed. But you've heard me forever and ever, and this I will harp on all of you guys, is you've got to take it more serious. When I tell you about Google Business Profile, you need those questions and answers. You should have 20, 30, 40 of them. And then we're putting them on the website, and we're turning each question and answer that's on the website, we're turning it into a blog. I've got videos on there already that we could use. And I told my daughter, I said, no, we can use them. I recommend we don't. I said, for every blog we put on the website, you need to make the video that goes along with that blog. They need to see you. They don't need to see me anymore. And she's got, she just got a video testimonial a couple of days ago. And I told her we need more of those. Andrew, I told you to bring that shit up.
Yeah.
Remember? Because Andrew posted all the good reviews on Facebook that he got. And he posted, these are real reviews, real clients, something, which is important because statistically, clients, homeowners aren't believing the reviews like they used to, because you can buy as many reviews as you want. Mm-hmm. And I think homeowners are starting to kind of catch on to that. The video testimonials, I've always said, and probably it's more important now, one video testimonial is equal to about 25 or 30 5-star reviews. You can't make this shit up. When you see these homeowners standing beside of you and talking to you, Doug's got some back in the day during COVID. Everybody's wearing masks. Am I right, Doug?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, but you can, like, people see that and it's real. They're like, oh shit, this guy did a good enough job for those people that they got on camera. Most people are scared to get on camera, but they got on camera and they're talking about how great they did. Ryan's got a lot of them. He's getting more of them. Doug's got some, not as many but Andrew, you need to start getting some or getting more. I wanted Andrew to bring that up because you need that. The 5-star reviews on Google, you guys still have to get them. You have to bug the clients to get them because AI sees that stuff. Everything is AI. And that's why I made the changes to the website. Was we got the Google business profile questions and answers. That's fine. But I want those questions and answers on the website. And I want that blog on the website. And that blog is going to have the link back to the YouTube channel that hopefully it ain't going to be me. It'll be the video, like they call it a vlog. And then on Google Business Profile, in that question and answer, during that answer on Google Business Profile, there's going to be a link back to the website blog. So everything is going to be connected. We got to get it. I'm telling you, not right now, but in the next 3 years, it's going to make a huge ass difference. And I don't want you guys waiting around 3 years and then going, oh shit, Brian told us about this. We need to get it. And I'll help you. I'll push you. I'll tell you how to do it. We can do a whole video on how to do it using ChatGPT and some other shit, everything. But let me see if I can share this screen. Oh, and let's do this. Share the screen. So I didn't make, boom. So everybody see the Only with Floors?
Yep. Who's that guy?
Yeah, who's that dude? Yeah, who? Andrew talking about he used the old picture. Shit, look at this, Andrew. That's just like 30 years, 40 years old, man.
Looks like Michael Madsen.
Yeah. And look at the poor quality. That was a handheld camcorder that we had to down. It went through a lot of shit just to get it on the internet. But it still freaking works. It still makes you laugh and smile the way you hear my wife in the background giggling because I screw up. It works. So I wish this was the phone view because that's the only view I care about. So on the phone view, this is the first thing you see, Only with Floors. My wife doesn't like this new logo. I love it. So, I'm winning because 40 years catches everybody's attention. It's like, oh shit, they've been around that long. They'll probably be around. Boom.
It says something. I agree.
Yeah. So this is there at the very top, and then it's the welcome video underneath it, and then it's click here for the consultation. The phone number always stays right up at the top, even when we're strolling up like that. And then underneath that, I think the book is first. Maybe the process of refinishing. This gets a lot of views because that content that's there. But the one thing that is new for sure is if you can see my cursor, it's like, hi there, I have a question, text us here. This has only been live for like 3 or 4 days, and people are already using this and asking questions. We're playing with it more and more to make sure the answers are there, but the AI right here goes through the website and will answer the question, and we'll get notified. So if someone in the office wants to answer the question, instead of having the AI answer it, they can. But right now, this is working fine. So that was the big thing, because a lot of homeowners don't even want to call people. They just want to get some questions. That's fine. Let's do what's going to be easy for them. And I don't want it overpowering and bugging people. That bugs the hell out of me when I go to someone's website and I can't find out how to get that damn thing out of my effing way. It pisses me off. I'll leave the website and not come back. If I click here, it should go straight to the bottom. So this is new. The contact form isn't new. That's always there, and it's throughout in a couple of different areas. It's all through here. So on the phone, all these video testimonials are underneath each other. And then there's going to be a click here for more video testimonials. And then these 2 questions right here. How much does it cost? Number 1 question. You click there, you get to see me talking about it. Can engineered wood floors be refinished? That's a big question we always get. They can click that. That's a great video I did showing how thick 1 millimeter is, 2 millimeter, 3 millimeter, 4 millimeter, hand distressed. I go through all that. And then there's going to be another link.
Brian, do you sand 1 millimeters?
If they want to keep it the same color, we will, because we won't take off all the stain. Yeah.
Gotcha.
But if like we just did one last week and they wanted it the same color or a little bit darker. So we knew all we had to do was get the finish off of it.
Gotcha.
And then we're hitting it real light paper and stuff like that. And then this is all good. I wish, Ryan, I know you're painting people probably has something like this. It's all content, but right. And then this is just for SEO bullshit. Nobody, and this is what you see when you get to everybody's website. It's just nothing but this, and nobody's going to fucking read it. Nobody. We're not reading it. It's statistic after statistic after statistic. Nobody's reading it. Embedded in the map, that's pretty freaking important. But this is what really changed was the contact form. All we did was change it. So now, and this, like I said, this has been up for 3 days, and I bet out of the 6 or 7 leads we've gotten, at least half of them have uploaded pictures.
Wow.
Without us asking. And then you go up here, before and after. You go down here, questions and answers. So we've got the short answer. And then when you hit read more, so right now I only got 4 questions. My daughter's job is every week to get a new question and answer on the website and a new blog and a vlog to go with that blog. I said, right now you need the video on YouTube to go with all of these blogs, because each one of these questions, this is the short answer. And then if they want to expand on it, it'll go to the, it goes to the blog. You with me?
Yep.
So during this blog is where, and I already have this one, but I told her I don't want to use mine. We can, but I want her to do all her videos because it's more important that they see her pretty face, not mine. And then in here, we will put a link back to the video, probably up at the top saying, hey, if you don't want to read all this, click here and watch the video. So that's her. And so then every week, once she gets these videos and we do the link on the blog, her job is to every week make sure the question and answer is on Google. Let me end this real quick so I can get back to seeing you guys. So we got that, and then the blog. So it's the big changes was. We're stop sharing. You guys see me or the thing?
Still see the thing.
Stop. You see me now?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah.
So so that was the big thing was the question and answer, because the AI is coming. I don't know, like ChatGPT, Plexity already has a search engine that's out there full blast right now. ChatGPT, theirs is called Atlas, and it's still in the trial phase. But I'm pretty sure January, February, it's going to go full force. I don't know if any of them will ever really reach Google. I don't think they will. I'm not, but Google is using Google has Gemini. They're all using AI to do the searching. And all any of these AIs can do is search the internet. They just search it faster. So when they're searching the internet for these answers, you need to be the one answering them. I have harped on this for at least 5 years since I've been doing these videos in a YouTube channel. Doug knows the fact because Doug's been with me for the 5 years. Now I'm getting more serious about it because the AI, when people use Chat or Gemini or Plexity or Grok, you need to have those questions and answers and the link back to the YouTube channel, all of that. And I want you guys to be ahead of the curve. I don't want you to get comfortable, and comfort will kill. I want you to stay ahead of it. I want you to be in advance. And again, I would say I can't do it for you. I could do it for you. I just have to fucking charge it. And my time ain't going to be spent doing that. Like my daughter, I told my daughter, I said, yeah, I can do it. I said, but you need to, I said, if someone asks you questions and you start giving an answer that's different than my video or an answer that's different than the blog, that ain't gonna look good. So if you guys want, we will do a call, and I'll show you how I use ChatGPT to do all of this. I don't rely on ChatGPT; it just assists me in doing it. And the only reason it assists me is because I can't spell two. I can't spell this, that, and other. I mean, my English is horrible. I used to have to send everything to an editor or send it to my wife and then to an editor. And now with chat, I can just say, hey, correct my spelling, nothing else. And then I'll say, okay, what would the editor change? And okay, I don't like those changes. I want it to sound like me talking. Well, Brian, that ain't right. I'm not right. Don't fix that. You sound like a hillbilly, Brian. I said, don't argue with me, chat. I'll come through here. but yeah, it makes it a lot easier. So now there's even less reasons for your asses not to do it. Again, you could hire someone to do it. You could hire me to do it, whatever. But again, like I'm telling my daughter, if you have a short answer on your website, blog on the website, you need to make the video. I mean, the video's got to be you. They got to see you screwing up. And I don't want I don't want these perfect videos. Perfect videos do me no good. I would delete that shit. I want them to see you stutter and like, wait a minute, I didn't mean to say that. I meant to say, I want it to be real. They got to see you. That's why I like the Facebook Live videos. It's like, oh, well, just keep going. I screwed up. Keep going. Because that's a real conversation, man.
Oh, I'm good at that, man.
Yeah, look, that part Doug does have. Amaya, get that shit. you can make Amaya do it, but we got to get ahead of the game. We got to get ahead of the game. I don't want none of my people being left behind. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. And I don't have a lot of people. People see me on the internet and they think I'm this fucking contractor guru with thousands of contractors. I'm like, dude, I help 3 people. What? I'm like, I'm not going to drag your ass across the finish line. I'll get up and walk with you across it, but I ain't going to drag your ass across it. As much work as you want to put in, I'm there with you. And for every 10 pounds you do, I'll do 15 pounds. But I ain't going to do 10 pounds if you ain't doing 2. Right. This ain't that kind of, no, you couldn't pay me enough to do that. None. I don't need that money. Shit. My time is way more valuable. But as much as you'll put in it, I'll be there with you. You make the call, I'll answer it. But I ain't calling and bugging you all that. It's like, no, whatever you want to put in, I'll put in, I'll match you. So when that shit goes, and I told you guys, I've been telling you, we're trying to build our own CRM. And with the program because these websites are being built on a different platform. I used to use the platform Builderall, which I still love, but high level is a lot faster in Google and internet terms. So I like it. And they have a lot of features. Like you don't see the calendar on there. A lot of these guys are going, Brian, don't y'all have the calendar so clients can make their own appointment? And I'm like, yeah, I can do that. But I strongly advise against it. Like, dude, there ain't no way I want someone going in there and trying to set up an appointment and we haven't talked to them, we haven't done this and that. It's like, just no. Get on the phone with these people as quickly as you can, whether it's you or your office manager. You've got to build. That's what the first thing that builds a relationship is these videos where they see you. When they call you and Ryan answers the phone, I guarantee you every homeowner is surprised he's answering the phone because they feel like he's a fucking celebrity because of the videos that they've watched. They're like, oh my God, Ryan, what? Oh, yeah. And it's like, oh shit. It's like, so they're surprised, but so but you got to get on the phone. That's the first relationship is built through these videos that I'm telling you guys. They're going to call your office manager is going to go, oh man, I watched all your dad's videos. I watched Ryan's videos. Oh, Maya, is that your dad, Doug? Oh yeah, I've seen his videos. Well, he's always giving you a hard time, honey. You don't know. They've already built the relationship through these videos. They call, you got to get on the phone with them as quickly as possible. I don't want no fucking AI talking to them. They can answer. If they don't want to talk to someone, let them ask the questions through that little chat box that we got on the website. But then, so when they fill out that form, Ryan knows. Doug, you too, right? When they fill out the form on the website, you guys get the email. A lot of times, I'm taking a screenshot and sending it to you, going, "Hey, man, did you see this?" How many times you guys see me do that?
All the time.
I'm like, "Hey, man, you see this? What you doing, man?" Answer this. It's a fucking lead, man. Get this job, man. Get this money. So when we go over here, and now a bunch of people, like, I think 5 people from our company have access to this. So this is where they should be getting a notification that a homeowner is talking with the chat bot, and you can watch the questions they're asking. I'm not even sure how it does it, but when they log in here, they go down here and they click on opportunities. So for you or whatever it would be, it shows up. See right up here where it says only wood floor. Oh man, I'm not sharing the screen, am I? Hang on. Let me back up and hit share the screen. Boom. Share the screen. Now I gotta find it. Members. Finish. Let's hope this is it. Does it say dashboard?
Yep.
MDK Digital?
Yeah.
Yeah. Master your business, dominate your trade, kick your competition's ass. That's what we're talking about. So you go down here, I hit opportunities. It comes up. You see only wood floors.
Yep.
So yours would say whatever it is. And then we go down here. So these are the leads. Matter of fact, this is a new one. I hadn't even seen this. This just came in. And from there, I click on this dude's name, Mohammed. I come over here, and then it says whatever the heck that he says. I come down here, contact form. I'm going to click that. Let's see. Oh, okay. So when I did that, it says, here's his address and all that shit. And it says, looking to get my floors refinished. You see that?
Yep.
And then right here, the image is uploaded. Like immediately people started uploading pictures without being told. This dude uploaded, I'd click that again. Son of a bitch. I already downloaded it. He uploaded, I didn't even know you could upload videos. He uploaded a video, which I thought was even cooler.
Yeah.
Is this a third-party plugin then, Brian?
No, it's on the website. This is the let me.
The control panel or something.
Yeah. So let me back up. I'd like to see what this new lead is. I'm gonna click this dude's name. Like I said, this just came in. Good afternoon. I love your YouTube channel. I don't know if they clicked in. See if they did anything. No. Let's see if I can get out of here. No. So they may not did the thing, but that's the address. See,
that's
go back
pretty cool. That's really, really good.
I go to this one here, like this. Kathleen. So all that's there. I'm still playing with it and trying to figure it out and learn it all. Oh yeah, here it is. Like we need the dining room, living room, other stuff. Damn it, somewhere. That's trying to. Oh, here it is. It's below that. See, I was clicking up here. I should have been clicking down here. Yeah. So then they uploaded the pictures and stuff. Which I liked, because that's the first. You guys know, it's in the manuals. The first thing we do is ask them to send us pictures, and they're already sending pictures and they're already sending videos. But to answer Andrew's question, no, it's not a. It's all part. I mean, you can do your own thing. It's called high level. It used to be go high level, but high level is what. I don't know. I don't want to say 80%, but I bet 60% of marketers around the world use high level because of the cost and how easy they've streamlined everything. And we can go in there and we can build our own CRM. Like if you've seen that one, we could shit, I should have kept it up there, but we can go in there, and I'm not a big CRM guy, but it is the future, and I want everything to be more streamlined so all of our people can log in and see it and follow up. This is what we did. This is what we said. It can get Ryan away from that bullshit that he uses. But the biggest thing is I wanted the chat bot. One, they have a whole bunch of shit that I'm not going to use. I just don't think I don't like them for businesses. So as a business coach, I wouldn't ask you to use them. But I do like the questions and answers section, as long as it's not annoying to homeowners when they visit your website. Your website is not to annoy people. Your website is to build that relationship and give good content. You build the relationship by seeing that welcome video. You build trust when they see the video testimonials. You build rapport and more trust when they see you giving free content. Hey, here's 6 questions you should ask every homeowner before signing a contract. Any of that stuff, all of that shit, all of that stuff. The questions and answers, the blogs, the links back to the YouTube, all of that. It's all about everything, man. Everything is about building the relationship. Everything else is driving people to the website. Me and Ryan was talking about it last week. Only thing I don't like about Google Guarantee is it doesn't drive them to the website. And that website for me is gold. It builds the relationship. And we even said is I wish I could get in touch with Google and say, hey, because Google Guarantee don't want them going to your website because they can't control the lead and charge you for it. And I get that. I got you. But they should let you upload at least a one page, a home page that they can control. So if someone wants to click it and learn, because a lot of the homeowners want to learn more before they call and talk to you. Mm-hmm. Yeah, period. My wife is like goddamn CIA. She wants to investigate everybody with a fine-tooth comb before she starts calling around and talking to them. I'm like, just call them. She's like, no, I want to do this. Like, she researches all kind of crazy shit. I'm like, God, dog. I said, man, thank God we didn't have the internet before we started dating. We would have never went out. That dude is crazy. So that's that's the new stuff with the website. The Q&A is important. I do like the new form, the way that they're able to upload pictures, and when we're doing that, I don't think it's super important. The chat bot, I don't think is super important because Doug and Ryan both, we built your websites. I don't know who built Ryan Andrews. So in all honesty, you guys don't need anything new except I got to get you to add the question and answers and the blogs. And we can do that on the same platform that you're on right now, or we can move forward and do some new shit with this new platform. It's the main thing is I got to get you guys on that question and answer and blog, and then the video blog, which is they call the vlog, BLOG.
Yeah, I'd like to get into the high level because Sammy told me Builderall is not running as fast as it should.
Yeah, it runs good, just not as fast. Right. like Builderall may be at 50, and I'll send you. I can send you the screenshots, but high level is like it runs at probably 80 versus the 60 that Builderall. But most people ain't never going to notice the difference anyway. But the question and answer, man. There was a TV show years ago. What's that dude's name that was on Home Improvement? Allen. Tim Allen. So he had the show where he has the wife and the 3 daughters and the boots in the beginning of the boot, where he's like the marketing guy for Bass Pro Shops. You ever see that show? Mm-hmm. What's the name of it?
Home Improvement, right? Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Not Home Improvement. It was called something else. Home Improvement was his first show. And then just recently, like 5 years ago, it was who was it? The boots. He was the marketing director for the big Outdoor World.
Gotcha.
What was the name of that show? Let's see. Tim Allen TV show, marketing director for Outdoor World. Character. Last Man Standing.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. But every episode he did a vlog for that because he was the marketing dude. So even way back then he was doing the vlog. It was like a little 2-minute or 3-minute thing that he would do at the end of the thing, to sell canoes or to sell a tent or whatever whatever was on special that year. And then we kind of tied into that episode. But even 5-10 years ago, whatever the hell, when was the show? Tim Allen, Wikipedia. So it was 2011. So it ran from 2011 to 2017. So 2011, I mean, he knew that the vlog thing, and people think it's went away, and they think blogs have went away. The blog and vlog both, they kind of did go away, but we need AI search engines. Does that make sense?
Yep.
And it's up to you guys. I mean, it's like I can only scream at you guys to do a certain amount of things, and every one of you guys are super busy. But you just got to make time. It's like turn off Netflix and do the video. Turn off and right. And again with chat or with Plexity, with Gemini, with Glock, with all these AIs. If you like every video I watch on YouTube, and I see at least 10 ads a day with Anthony Robbins and this other dude, I know the dude too, Genio, whatever, but they've got a big seminar coming up all about AI. And I asked Dave today, I said, what the hell is Anthony Robbins doing with AI? And I think they have their own AI that they want you to sign up for and use. And I don't know. And because Dave made up a good point, he said, man, think of the 100,000 hours of content for personal development and business mastery that Anthony Robbins has downloaded into an AI. You'd be able to ask him all these questions and you'd get Anthony Robbins answering you like that. For me, that would be worth it in and of itself. Just that. You guys know I'm a PBD dude. Patrick Bet-David, Valuetainment. He has his Minect. You know what Minect is, right, Doug?
He signed off.
Did he sign off? Son of a bitch. He hung up on me, Doug. You do, right, Ryan? Have you seen it?
Yeah, I've seen it.
Yeah, if you follow PBD, so Minect is like his whole thing was he asked his lawyer some advice, and it took like 5 minutes, and he got charged for the whole hour. And he's like, "What the hell is this?" And he goes, "Well, yeah." He goes, "We only talked for 3 minutes." He goes, "Yeah, we bill by the hour." He's like, "What the fuck?" So they put Minect, which is a minute. So a minute and connect, so you can connect for a minute and only have to pay for the minute. And Anthony Robbins bought into it big time. So I guess somehow Anthony Robbins is partners in it now. But he's got a ton of like Tommy Robinson, who is in Andrew's world in the UK. Andrew, you know Tommy Robbins,
yeah,
right?
Yeah, Tyson. Tommy Robbins. Yeah, of course I do. Yeah, sorry, yeah.
Yeah. So he is Tommy Robbins is on it. You can connect with him and pay by the minute. You can ask questions, all this other crap. Any business dude, all of them. I mean, Kansas, they're all there. I mean, they all love him. Who's it? Andrew Tate, those dudes. And now I guess Tony Robbins bought into it big time. So they're going to be doing some stuff. So I may sign up for the Anthony Robbins AI seminar. I invest the money. I pay ChatGPT. I'm on that monthly subscription because I use it so much, and I value the content that I get from it. We've got shit. I don't know, 6 people coming over to the house December the 12th because we're all doing this freaking 12-hour seminar with PBD for his business program. Every year he does it. I've done it once, but I want every team member, everybody. We're all coming over here. The wife is going to be doing breakfast and she's going to be doing lunch, and we're going to be sitting there with PBD's manual for the hell does he call it? His business blueprint, business workshop, whatever. What do you business plan? For his helping write the business plan for 2026. He does it every year.
Who is that?
And it's life and business. And because I was telling my daughter, I said, you can't write a business plan without including your life plan. You just can't. You can't. But if you know the book.
Hey guys, I gotta sign off here. I gotta make a phone call to a client.
All right, I'm out of here. Choose your enemies wisely. The whole thing is built.
All right, guys, have a good night.
All right, Ryan, I'll bug you tomorrow.
That's
so the whole
good.
thing is built on choose your enemies wisely. So we're all going to be doing that. I'm thinking about a week or two after that, doing our own business plan workshop with us, and I'll share what we did during the PBD thing. Look it up, Andrew. PBD Valuetainment. You'll see it. Oh, there's Doug. Big Doug is back.
Hey, Doug, I didn't sign off, motherfucker.
I was saying was like PBD has his Minect, and you know Minect.
Oh yeah. I know all about it.
Yeah. So
I'm surprised you're not on it. I'm surprised you're not one of them.
I filled out all the paperwork like 3 years ago and just really haven't followed through to push it more. But somehow Anthony Robbins is a part of it now, like a business part of it, business owner in it. So I don't know what they're going to do with it, but Anthony Robbins has his big AI coming up, and I may sign up for it. I think he has his own AI that he wants people to sign up for. And I was telling, like, did you hear me say it? I thought it would be.
I heard everything. But my question is like, what? I mean, yeah, they can give. I mean, Tony can give a little deeper, but what would stop you from making a Tony Robbins agent? Like with all the stuff that's on the internet, just making a Tony Robbins agent yourself. Because I remember Alex Hormozy was saying the same thing. Like, I'm gonna have my own. Like, you'll have access to this, blah blah blah. And I'm like, well, why can't I make a Alex Hormozy agent? Like, what's
you almost can. If you go to chat, you can say answer this as Alex Hormozy, answer this as Russell Brunson, answer this as the same way Anthony Robbins would. I think the only difference that may be is like Anthony Robbins may have a bunch of shit that he can upload personally and have more control over it.
Yeah, that's what I'm
but if it's on the internet,
that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah,
But if you had something scrape the internet, right? Like if you had something scrape the internet for all Tony Robbins stuff from way back when to now, I mean, it would have a pretty damn good grip on or grasp on Tony Robbins.
Oh, 100%. 100. I mean, because you're talking to the dude who bought the VHS tapes back in the fucking 90s from the infomercial. All of you guys y'all ain't even old enough to remember that.
No, I'm old enough to remember.
Unlimited power and shit. That shit. I got all the books. I got the hard copies. I got them on Audible. I've been to the seminars. Shit, it all works if you work it. Doug knows. So anyway, let me get the heck out of here. I've been babbling forever. Anything you want to say, Andrew, before we get out of here? Anything you want to say, Doug, before we get out of here?
No, I need to talk to you about that high level website. But
okay. Yeah.
I followed the Chattanooga Hardwood Floors, so I look forward to the content as well, Douglas.
Thank you.
Because it helps just responding on shit like that. And like I'll think more about doing, because that PBD business planning seminar is December the 12th. In between December the 12th and the new year, I may do like a little $77 deal and get all of us on here for 3 or 4 hours and just go through everything and make you guys write your own business plan for next year. And see where, because my business plan for next year is ridiculous because it doesn't have anything to do with construction. It's big life-changing shit. And part of what Andrews should be is, like he said, is he's got to take a couple of steps back and how do you get between all of next year? How do you get to take the steps back and then move forward enough to where you're back financially by the end of the year?
It's tough. I mean? It is tough for me at the minute. I feel like I need like kind of these kind of meetings, a bit of mental resilience because I've gone a few steps back. My income's not as good as it was. There's more stress because I'm managing more people. because I'm managing more people, I've got more problems with vehicles, I've got more problems with customers, things that you've touched on today. And one thing that I'll take away from today's meeting is just to keep going, you know, fuck that shit. It's like, it's there, it's going to happen. Just get past it, because that's gonna, you can't let that hold you back if you're going to try and create a business that's sustainable.
Absolutely.
And what you just said too is and I'm pretty sure it's in the project manager / sales rep manual. And I know you have them, Andrew, but if you look in those, there's like a weekly, almost a daily, weekly, monthly, where you look at all the tools. And I don't know if I've got in there the vehicle, but that's maybe something that you want to add, because my guys don't do them the way that they should. So the tools is getting fucked up more often. And I'm like, dude, it's in the fucking manual. Read the manual. God damn it. Read the manual. And not only read it, do it. At the end of the day, blow everything out, clean it all up, inspect everything. If something's broke, put that on the list. Let's get it somewhere that it gets fixed. If it can't be fixed, throw it the fuck away. Because if you know something, we got to know this needs to be replaced. That's daily, weekly, monthly. But it's in there. Go through there and start adding that in, because that's going to save you. Oil changes, brakes, tires, the coolant, all of that little shit, windshield wiper blades and fluids and all of that. That needs to be in your manual. And like I said, the vehicle part, I don't think that's in my manuals. All of that. Anything, Doug? What you got to say, Doug, before we get out?
No, you're right. 100%. 100%.
Yeah.
Oh, I was going to say I'm about to come crash your party on the 12th.
Oh, yeah. Bring it, brother. Bring it. I think it's only like $300. But people don't even want to spend the $300. I'm like, all right. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. I see these guys buy these fucking $6,000, $8,000 equipment, and they don't even have the manuals. I'm like, all right. I'm like, all right, what are you gonna do with that when that shit sits in the garage and collects enough dust, and you have to sell it for $4,000 because it's not making you any money, and then you're crying to me? I'm like, dude, get the work before you get the machine. I wish Charlie was here. Charlie's at his football game with his grandson, but we joke all the time. It was like neither one of us ever bought a new piece of equipment. We had a piece of shit buffer, a piece of shit sander, and a piece of shit edger, and it made us a lot of freaking money. We should have bought new equipment, but we didn't need to. It was like, this is making us money. Well, we need it. Because like, you've heard me, I'm a big fan of PBD when it says, it's like, look, if I'm going to buy a new piece of equipment, how quick am I going to recuperate that $8,000?
Absolutely.
How's it going to speed up? Because all thing I care about is profit and time. Time is profit. Time is profit. So it's going to have to cut down on some time. It may be that it's easier to use, so my guy doesn't get wore out as fast. I don't know. To me, that ain't bothering me. It has to speed up. It has to speed things up so it brings in the profit, and it can only speed up things so much, really. So it's got to bring in more profit. And then if it does, how long before I recoup that $8,000? And then is it going to break down when it gets to the $6,000? Like American Sanders right now is about to bring us their new planetary, because the Epoch bullshit that we bought, that motor burned up. And then I had my buddy fix it. It burned up again. Motor burned up. My buddy fix it. And thank God it's my buddy. So I'm only paying pennies on the dollar, or I'd really be pissed. And he was the one who got on the phone with American Sanders going, hey, what the hell is going on with this damn? And they were like, oh, yeah, we've had problems with that buffer, that motor. We can send you or replace it. And then so he called me up. He said, dude, they've got problems with the motor. Call them up and they'll replace it. So I called them up. I said, hey, my buddy said, blah, blah, blah. They go, look, man, which I respected. They go, we do. No questions asked. We'll send you a new motor, yada, yada. He goes, but honestly, we got a new, at the beginning of November, we have an entirely new buffer, the new planetary. It's going to be better than anything on the market. I'm like, yada, yada, yada. I'd rather give you that instead of the motor. I said, and he said, unless you need the motor right now. I said, dude, we don't use it because it's always freaking burnt up. I'm still using the same piece of shit that we always use because it works. It's an American Standard buffer also, the DS something.
The DS Either the 1600 or the RS16.
Yeah, I think it's the RS16, maybe the DS, but either one, but it works. So they're supposed to be sending us that, but I respect that they go, yeah. You
How much are they? How much are they selling you that for?
No, they're giving it to me, and
they're giving it to you
and taking this epoch back.
Nice.
Yeah. So
I mean, it's supposed to have a ball door motor on it, so it's supposed to be a good piece of equipment. Because if they were still using that shit that they got, yeah, I wouldn't recommend it.
No. So I'll let you know. I told him, I said, yeah. I said, I'll let everybody know. I said, nobody likes me on the internet anyway, so I don't care. I'll unwrap the box. I'll show up at the job sites with my dudes, and I'll use it. And as long as it keeps running, I'll keep telling people it's running. Because we use the Humble. We don't use, like, again, like these guys are using the Planetary, and that may be because they can't use a sander because it takes more time to learn how to use a sander without leaving divots and all this other shit.
Yeah. I mean, the good thing about the Planetary, like when you first started, you were talking about the new guy wasting money, and it takes a year before he can even produce anything. Yeah. I mean, with the Planetary, he the first week he'd be making you money.
Yeah. Exactly. So that part helps. So once they get it here and we do the unwrapping and all that shit, but again, is you don't all of that to say these dudes are spending thousands and thousands of dollars on the equipment, and they don't even have a business generating the business to use the equipment on. I'm like, dude, you don't have a effing website. Your Google ain't showing up. You don't have the business manuals. You don't have. It's like, you need all of that shit first. You need an office.
I swear, Brian be taking shots at me subliminally right here with
this shit. Doug, because I told you, man, my wife said, you got all that shit sitting in the garage and ain't making nobody no money. What's going on? Doug said, she sound like me. It's like that equipment don't do you any good if it ain't on a job site producing money.
Absolutely.
He's like, come on, man. I was like, I scream all of this shit. Dave Adams asked me today, he said, dude, how come? He goes, man, I know your stuff. Why don't you have 1,000 contractors that you're helping? I said, one, I am not going to spend the money to advertise. I'm not going to bug them like you should, because you have to bug them over and over again. You have to convince them to sign up and talk them into it. And like, I ain't doing none of that. They either believe I can help them and they sign up, or no. Or no, I'm doing this as a favor. My interest is going to be, I'm getting ready to open up another karate studio, and that's going to be 80% of my energy and effort, because I believe that's how I can make the biggest impact on the planet. It ain't helping contractors. Fuck that.
Nah, you got to get them young. Contractors already done.
They already jaded or something. So
because what it is the 97%, like you said. So you gotta
find those guys.
maybe the students, the young kids, it won't be that big of a percentage.
Yeah, definitely, because like nobody offers what MDK offers. I mean, and that's why the dude asked me, hey man, can you do the website? I said, yeah, we build websites, and I turned that into the whole phrase is, we don't just build websites, we build businesses. It's like, I got tired of building websites because nobody's going to, what good's the website is like the buffer. If you don't, like, if people can't find the website, what good is it? You got to have the yard signs with, sending people to the website. You got to like run some, Facebook, sending people to the website. You got to have your trailer wrap, sending people to the website. You got your Google business profile. People got to find you on maps to send them to the website. And then you could YouTube channel, send them to the website. People say, hey man, can you run ads for me? I'm like, no. Well, I thought that's what you did. I was like, I can, but you're gonna be pissed off at me. You're gonna give Google money and nothing's gonna happen. You got to do all this other shit before it benefits you. And they get pissed. Like, and somebody will take their money. It just ain't gonna be me.
I mean, that's the problem, Brian. You can't tell the truth. People want to be lied to, man.
I guess. I mean, I did that when I was trying to pick up on women, Doug. I was very good at it. So, I mean, and I could lie to these guys and get their money, but I don't want their money. I want them to succeed. The money ain't going to help me. Shit, the little pennies that they give me ain't going to help me. Trust me. Shit, I need a lot of it. You come at me with a lot of the money, then we'll talk. But yeah, maybe we'll do that whole business planning thing. I'll bug you about the new website thing. But like, I'll say this too, though. Andrew, tell us what time it is.
It is 12:31 a.m.
You hear that?
See that? Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
These dudes won't get on the call at 6 o'clock because it's late. So, it goes back to the whole CD. How bad do you want it? Every time you say yes to something, you're saying no to 100 other things.
Yes, sir.
So you can say no to this call and then go watch Netflix and then wonder why your business is struggling next month. That's it. So
then we're gonna get on Facebook and we're gonna complain and ask somebody for help so we could go work in fucking Timbuktu somewhere.
Yeah, man. We see him, Doug. We see him all the time, brother. We see it all the time. I'll say some stuff I ain't gonna say online right now for sure, but
yeah. I already said too much.
All right, guys. Appreciate you being here. I'll bug you, and with that, we're gonna get out of here. Good night, guys. Good night, Andrew.
Take it easy, guys.